Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Rail Reading with PJ. Yeah. Today we're going to read this article in the March 2002 Railfan and Railroad magazine called Home to Jasper. The 6060 returns to the main line by Matthew G. Wheeler. Here we go. For the first time in 12 years, the sights and sounds of live steam returned to Canada's Central Rockies when ex-Canadian National 482 number 6060 ran from Hinton to Jasper, Alberta on October 26, 2001. Canada's largest operating steam locomotive, 318 tons, pulled a special excursion with railway officials and about 300 other passengers on board. Its arrival was the high point of celebrations at which CN transferred ownership of the Jasper station to Parks Canada. This was the first time steam worked this section of CN's mainline since 1989, and may have been only the third such run in the Rockies east of Jasper since the end of steam. Wow. The frosty autumn air and strong winds did not deter photographers. In Jasper National Park, bear sightings are the usual cause of highway bear jams, but the appearance of live steam led to train jams as rail fans and photographers dodged wild sheep. When I grew up, steam was just a dream. As I held down my tripod on the sand-blasted shore of Jasper Lake, waiting for the train to emerge from behind a mountain ridge. I forgot about photography when the whistle blew, loud even downwind, to absorb the haunting sound. Providing all the motive power, the 6060 had a consist of 17 pieces of equipment, spanning 81 years of rail history. The oldest, Alberta Prairie Steam Tours coach 7279, built in 1919, ex-Canadian Northern and CN. The newest, Rocky Mountaineer Rail Tours Dome 9511, built in 2000. Also in the consist were RMRS Tank Car 78974, RMRS Baggage Car 9039, CN E9s 102 and 103 XIC, two more Rocky Mountain Rail Tour coaches XCN, 4 Via Rail XCP stainless steel cars, including a sleeper and Skyline Hubs, and 4 CN business cars in the green, black, and yellow passenger colors, including Get Snow, built as a sleeper in 1921, and Sanford Fleming with a large glass observation window bringing up the rear. Wow. Even at the excursions allowed 25-mile-per-hour photography became difficult under thickening cloud cover. For those on the highway, the closest side view and best mountain background came near Henry House, where on the double track CN thoughtfully held back an eastbound container train so fans could watch 6060 run by on the north track. At the end of the 51-mile journey, the train arrived at Jasper precisely on schedule, greeted by sunshine and a large, enthusiastic crowd. At the platform, CN Senior Vice President Operations J.T. McBain handed over the station, now called the Jasper Heritage Railway Station, to Parks Canada officials. CNR built the station in 1925 and moved out in 1999. The exterior has been restored to its original stone-clad and pale gold stucco grandeur. Inside, the waiting room has been enlarged for Via and Rocky Mountaineer Rail Tours passengers, with access to the bay windows so rail traffic is easy to watch. It is also home to Parks Canada offices, bus lines, and car rental agencies. Following the ceremonies, the Via and Rocky Mountaineer cars were opened to the public, and many took cab tours of the 6060 and XCN EMD F3A number 9000, lent by the Alberta Railway Museum. Fewer than 10 EMD F3s remain, and number 9000, retaining its original CN road number and freight colors, is the last F3 in running condition, according to the museum. Seeing this locomotive idling and occasionally hearing it wind up a few notches on the throttle was a highlight of the weekend. Always nice to hear the sound of diesel, roaring up and stuff. Always nice. Via's display cars came in handy on October 27. A snowstorm in Ontario had cut power to signals along remote stretches of the CN line, so train number 1 out of Toronto, due in Jasper Saturday afternoon, was running 15 hours late. Even today it runs late. Via made an emergency consist of 6 cars, including the Excursions Diner, Sleeper, Coach, and Skyline display cars, plus a sleeper cut from the eastbound Canadian that morning, and a coach and 1 locomotive from Via Skeena. The short train departed Jasper for Vancouver on time with 66 passengers. On a sad note, 6060 engineer and fireman Thomas Arnott died suddenly of an aneurysm on October 28 aboard one of the heritage cars on display. In stoic railroader fashion, the 6060 crew kept the cab tours going until the plant shut down at dusk. With icy roads and work waiting at home, it was hard to justify staying through to Monday, when 6060 would head to Edmonton behind 2 diesels on the first leg of a return to Stettler. Those who did stay were in for a pleasant treat. Dawn arrived nearly clear, on Monday, October 29th. Plans were for the GP38-2 and F3A to lead the return trip to Edmonton. Crews had already coupled the 9000 and the 6060 nose-to-nose on the display track when orders came through to put 6060 in the lead. Before sunrise, the train left Jasper and steamed east to Edmonton at up to 40 miles per hour under blue skies and fresh snow. At the rear were CN 4766, needed under Canadian Transport Commission rules for its braking, speedometer, and trip recorder, and CN Caboose 79847, equipped with a sense and braking unit with its display in the 4766. By October 31st, 6060 had completed its 890-mile round trip and was back in Stettler for winter storage. Engineer Harry Holmes' life revolves around trains, and particularly his favorite steam locomotive. Some call him Mr. 6060. Harry is bashful about his role in keeping it alive, stressing that it is a team effort. The Rocky Mountain Rail Society worked on the special train since January 2001. Harry credits the many RMIS volunteers and CN's JT McBain for making the homecoming happen. 6060 performed very well, says Holm. The biggest problem? The trip went by too quickly. And here are some pictures. Oh, look at that scene. The old baggage car. Oh, look at all the people, eh? Everybody there to see the beautiful CN 6060. The bullet nose Betty. Wow. And thanks for watching the video, guys. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.